Hi, my name is Terence. I'm 24 this year and I'm a ballroom dancer and also a competitor representing Singapore. Together with my wife, we've been competing in Singapore as well as overseas, representing Singapore in all the different ballroom dancing competitions. So we have a few difficulties when we practice or during competitions as well. When we practice, sometimes we argue with each other, sometimes we may not agree. Of course, because for two people to dance together as one, it's very difficult, and you really need to be in sync with each other, be on the same mind to be able to dance nicely. I'm quite concerned about injuries because in the past when I played basketball during my younger days, I have been injured many times, and also when I was young I dislocated my right shoulder, so I find that injuries are a big thing in my life. That's why I'm starting to cut down on other sports, because I find that this ballroom dancing is my career, it's my life, so I want to dedicate everything to it. I don't want to risk anything outside of ballroom dancing. It's hard for any dancer actually to have injuries, because when you cannot do something that you love, your whole life goes down. As a ballroom dancer, you have to spend money to go for lessons. And for me, I'm only 24 this year. I just finished studying, I just finished my army. So I just started teaching not long ago. For the both of us, we need to earn quite a lot of money for us to be able to go overseas and learn from the better teachers. But of course, for now, my main coach, my main instructor is my parents. So we need a lot of time, money, effort, hard work, and also the dedication in doing what we do. First, I'm a sporty person. I love sports. I do any kind of sports. I do basketball, soccer, badminton, dancing. I think for me, I'm not a very good multitasker. So when I do one thing, I only concentrate on that one thing that I'm doing. And if you throw me another thing, I probably will not remember it or not do it so well. So I would say when I start on a project, maybe I want to finish it before I start something else. So for me, when I'm doing ballroom dancing, once I step into the studio, I totally forget about everything. I don't think about anything outside the studio or the place that I'm at. I just dance, do what I do what I love, do what I want to do. So I'll just practice and practice. And of course, I want every step to be perfect, but most of the time, not every step can be perfect. So I like to just go through the motion, finish up the dance first before working in detail on every step that I'm practicing. I'm more of a perfectionist, I would say. Of course, like anybody else, I would want a big house, I want a car, I want a big happy family with many children. I want to be able to do things that I want to be free. I don't think I ever want to worry about money problems. The one thing that I really want, if I cannot have everything, is I want to be happy. I want my life to be happy. I want my relationship to be happy. My relationship with everybody, with my family, with my wife, with my partner, Chanel. Of course, there will be arguments and all, but in the end, at the end of the day, we want to improve together as a couple, and also to know that we'll always be there for each other. So happiness is the main thing that I want in my life. After this experience, I feel I have changed quite a lot with the way I deal with people. If I want to do ballroom dancing, it's a couple thing. So I have to get along with my partner, and not only my partner. Last time, when I started competing at the start, I would say I just wanted to win everybody. I just wanted to be number one. I didn't care who was dancing, I didn't care if they were my friends or not my friends, but I just wanted to get what I want, which is to be number one. I ended up with good results, yes, I was number one, but the thing is, I felt I didn't have many good friends, and I felt alone. I had another partner before, but we weren't talking much. So because I was only driven at getting the #1 spot. So I trained myself when my partner was in studio, or sometimes I just go running by myself just to improve myself, because I only thought about myself. How I came about to make a responsible decision to change the way I work with people or my partner was after feeling like that I didn't have many good friends. I started to change, and when I changed, I met new people. I made friends with new people, and they've become my good friends. I started having better relationship with Chanel. We start to talk more. We are happier dancing now. It's easier to walk on steps, and I felt that was the way to do things, to improve my life, to improve my relationships with everybody around me. After years of competing, teaching, I find that actually the ballroom dancing scene in Singapore is very small. So when we go to a competition, usually they are the same few people, or maybe once in a while we meet new people. And it's good to make friends. And when you make friends, you compete against friends, it's more fun. It's not so stressful. Everybody, we can be friends on the floor and off the floor. Why be enemies to the same people who has the same passion as you? The way I deal with people is, for now, is everybody I try to make friends. I try to know you better, know them better, so that we can maybe help each other improve as ballroom dancers in Singapore. So with that, now I feel I am more well-rounded in my skills, or my dance techniques, my relationship with my friends, my happiness, everything. I feel more complete. 7 years ago, I probably just finished my secondary school, finished the O-levels, so it was deciding between going to a poly or going to the army. At that point in time, I pretty much only loved playing basketball. Basketball was the main thing for me. And if you ask me what do I have in store 7 years ago about my plans for the future, my life, I would probably say nothing. I didn't really plan my future. So when I started really focusing on ballroom dancing, I mean, I was dancing before, but not seriously, and I didn't want to take it as my career. But the moment where I started dancing, I teach, and I met Chanel, we started competing, teaching, then only then did I realize that I really wanted to teach dancing as a career. So now I know what I want in life. I know that I want to have a happy family, and I want to be teaching dancing, I want to be competing, I want to be representing Singapore. At least now with ballroom dancing, I feel there is a goal for me. I will set goals for myself to reach. If I was competing in the past, when things get too difficult, who knows, I may have just given up, just walked away, stopped dancing. I don't want to dance anymore. But for now, in order to reach my goals, I have to change that. I have to be more patient. I have to know what I want and keep reminding myself that this is what I'm working towards. No matter how hard the journey will be, no matter how hard it is to dance or to improve myself, I have to work towards the goal. I have to let go of stuff. I have to let go of my pride, maybe, just to be able to progress. It's not because I'm a man, I'm the leader of the dance, so whatever I say is correct. It doesn't work that way. Sometimes you may be doing the wrong thing. What I did to really change myself was that I decided I want to teach dancing and I want to achieve whatever that I wanted. But how was I going to do it? So I sat down to think. I asked around, I talked to many people, I asked for help. I say, what can I do? What's the best way for me to reach my goals? So the main thing was talking to people and then sitting down, listing, and maybe try writing down what you want to achieve. Maybe for me, I wanted to have a family, I want to be a ballroom dancer, I want to be representing Singapore in competition. All these are goals that I've written down, and I set those goals for me to achieve it. And then came the thinking part where I have to go and see how can I achieve these points. Whether I have to change myself, I have to change my attitude, I have to change my determination, or the way that I do things, the way that I try and approach the different problems. A few tips that I have for you to do well in whatever you're doing would be, number one, to be happy doing it. You need to really enjoy what you're doing and to be happy doing it, because if you're not happy doing it, why do it? So you have to enjoy every part of it. If you're playing basketball, then enjoy every part, be happy in it. If you don't like it, change. Maybe you prefer soccer, maybe you prefer bowling, swimming, or anything else. So happiness is one thing to do well. Second thing that I think you need is patience, because like I explained before, you need patience to do well in something. It can be art, it can be drawing, it can be creating a video, it can be doing sports, it can be doing anything, but you need patience. You can never get anything within 5 minutes or one day, 1 week. You need time and patience to really do it well. One more tip would be to not give up and to continue pursuing your dreams, because if you do it, you probably like it and it's your hobby. So I would say, no matter how hard things get, whether it's very difficult or you're stuck where you're at now, you cannot improve. Just don't give up. Look for ways to improve. Maybe there are some people who can help you, maybe you can watch some videos, maybe you just need more practice, more time. But I would say never give up, because if I gave up on ballroom dancing, I don't know where I'll be at right now. So with that, I'd like to thank you for your time and your support for this short film and also for this sharing session. And I hope to be able to share with you more things in future if we were to meet again. I'm Terence Lau, so signing out.